Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the International Coins and Paper channel. Here we have a nice coin coming to you from Sweden. Now I don't have too many coins about Sweden. They're kind of hard for me to come across because their mintages are relatively low and the population of Sweden isn't particularly high. So it's hard for me to get the coins, but I got one of these to share with you. So Sweden, a little bit about Sweden, and then we'll get into the coin specific information. So Sweden, located in Northern Europe, has a population of 10 million, so that ranks them 88th in terms of population in the entire world. Their GDP ranks them 34th, and their area ranks them 55th. So kind of right in the middle there as far as population area and GDP goes. Now let's get into the specifics of this coin, which is probably why you're tuned in. So this is the 25 ore coin, known as the Gustaf VI Adolf coin. This particular coin was made from 1962 until 1973. Its value is 25 ore, which is 0.25 SEK. That is the abbreviation that Sweden uses for their currency. Its metal content is copper and nickel. Has a weight of 2.24 grams, diameter 17 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.28. So the coin that I have right here happens to be dated 1967. So let me get you the mintages on that particular coin, and then we'll get into some of the details of the design that we see both here on the front and the back. So 1967, there are 28 million of these made. That is actually the highest year for this particular series. Nope, it's not. 1973 was the highest year. So this one, 28 million, the second highest year. The lowest year was 1962, in which there were only 4 million of these coins produced. So Sweden doesn't really have a very high population, so you wouldn't expect very high mintages for their coins. Now we're looking at a very worn out side of the obverse of the coin, so this is the front side, and you see a crowned monogram of King Gustaf VI Adolf. Divides the date. So we see the date on the left here, 19, then 67 on the right, then the monogram of Gustav. So we see the G, and then we see the A for Adolf, and then we see the 6 right in the middle as far as the Roman numerals. So that's a pretty cool monogram. It's got all the things you would expect to see, his initials as well as the number he was in the royal family. We also see a crown at the very top, so that's why it's called a crowned monogram. Very neat design on that side. I like that. When we flip it over, we see just kind of some legends on the back here, just some simple writing. So on the reverse, we see the value of the coins above the text SVERIGE. Below, there is a mint mark at the left. Well, at the right, there is the first letter in the surname of the governor of Riksbank. Interesting. So the letter down here is the first letter in the surname of the governor of Riksbank, which it looks like it is a U. So you see 25 or SVERIGE and then that letter U. So that's all I've got for today's video. If you're into coin collecting, please do check out some